Morning students, let us continue the chapter water, and today I am going to explain you the water as a universal solvent and importance of salts and air dissolved in water. Water as a universal solvent. Water dissolves many substances, either solid, liquid or gas, and makes aqueous solution. Here aqueous solution, any solution made in water is called aqueous solution. So water is called a universal solvent. But what is the reason why water dissolves many of the substances? Water has a high dielectric constant which reduces the electrostatic force of attraction between the positive and negative ions present in the compound and dissolve them. Dielectric constant of water is 80, which is maximum, and it is minimum in air. I am explaining dielectric constant through this diagram. Suppose we have two positively charged ions, sodium ion and chloride ion. It is positive and it is negative, and suppose it is in air. In air, as the air particles are very small, so these particles do not reduce the force of attraction between the positively positive sodium ion and the chloride ion, but these particles are kept in water. Then water particles reduces the force of attraction between the sodium ion and the chloride ion. That's why these ions dissolve in water very easily. What are the importance of dissolved salts in water? As we know, pure water is tasteless, odorless, but some salts dissolve in water and they add taste to water. They supply the essential minerals needed by our bodies. Many minerals are needed for our body. Salts and minerals, they are essential for the growth and development of plant. So salts are very important for our body as well as the plants. Importance of dissolved air in water. Marine life like fish use the oxygen dissolved in water. Oxygen dissolves in water maximum. 100 centimeter cube of water contain nearly 40 centimeter cube dissolved oxygen, which is used by the fish and other aquatic animals. Aquatic plants use dissolved carbon dioxide for photosynthesis. It shows that carbon dioxide also dissolved in water. Carbon dioxide dissolved in water reacts with limestone calcium carbonate to form calcium bicarbonate, which is used by snails, oysters, tortoises to extract calcium carbonate, and they build their cells, that is the protective cell. Let us see in the reaction. Carbon dioxide, which is dissolved in water, they react with calcium carbonate, this is limestone, and it forms calcium bicarbonate, by which these animals form their outer cells, the protective cell. Students, we come to know salts dissolve in water, air also dissolve in water, but how? Let us see by these experiment. These experiments will show that salts and air are dissolved in water. Let us see in the diagram. Here we have taken a silica glass tube. Inside it we kept half of water. Over it we kept a watch glass. In watch glass we take some amount of tap water. Now we are heating the silica glass tube. We are not heating directly the watch glass, because when we heat directly the watch glass, water will evaporate as well as some salts will also evaporate. So indirectly we heat. When we heat, bubbles come out, that means a steam is formed. By through this steam, this water is heated. Slowly the water will heat and it will evaporate. Water will evaporate and salts will remain on the watch glass. After some time we will see some appearance of concentric circles. These concentric circles show the dissolved salts. These concentric circles are the dissolved salts in the tap water. Gas, air also dissolve in water. Let us see in this experiment. For this we will take a round bottom flask. It is kept over tripod stand over the wire gauze. Now we will put cork and we put thistle funnel and delivery tube. It is fitted with the cork. Through the thistle funnel we will pour water into it. Through delivery tube something will come out, and other end of the delivery tube is kept in another trough in which a burette, inverted burette is kept. In this burette already water is already kept. When it is inverted, some water will expel out. Now we hit the round bottom flask in which tap water is kept. After some time we will see some gas bubbles are coming out into the burette. These gas bubbles are coming out from this tap water. It shows that gas dissolve in water, which is helpful for many plants and animals. Hope the things are clear, and here is some work for you. How do marine life survive in water? Why does the composition of air dissolve in water is more than in ordinary tube? I hope this video is helpful for you, but don't miss to like it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Have a nice study.